It's an exclusive one. You could also sit on the stage. It's very nice. How's it? It's nice, right? It's not so bad. It's not so bad, right? All good. All right. I think we're ready to get started. We ready to get started? All right, man. I think let's get started here. So, first and foremost, y'all, can y'all make some noise for DJ Always one time? No. Really give it up for DJ Always one time. Mr. Always. How are you, brother? What's good, man? Tell me about your life.
My life, very busy. I was just telling you earlier, very tired. These past, Mother's Day was a trip. I had to work. I work a regular job. You have to have 4 jobs living out in Cali. You know that, right? So
it's the fourth one that gets you.
4, right?
Yeah.
So I had to work. Then I had to get off work, and I had to quickly shower. I had to go down to Redondo Beach, do a little concert for Mother's Day, then go to work right after.
Oh, man.
And then get off in the morning.
Damn.
Long weekend.
Right. Give it up for Always for being here. That's what's up.
Going through it.
It's fucking exhausted just listening to you tell that shit, bro.
I'm tired saying
it. Jesus, man. It's a lot. Can we make some noise for the mothers, man? Can we just clap it up one time for the mothers, man? Shouts out to Mother's Day. It's a beautiful time to pay some love, man. We got a lot of things. I got so many things I got to talk to y'all about today, man. It's going to be wonderful. But first and foremost, welcome to DPL. This is a staple in the community. We've been around for 25 years, man. Over 25 years. Give it up for DPL one time. This is a poetry slam. And for those who don't know, DPL, the Poetry Lounge, has been kind of like a juggernaut in the poetry slam community across the country, across the world, really. Consistently, they have been like one of the top-ranking teams in the world. They have been champions. They have been to finals plenty of times. They're always on the cutting edge of what is done in innovation with poetry and slam. So it's kind of a big, beautiful thing that we're keeping on going on here. And this year, one of the biggest competitions that's happened in Southern Fried is giving away $16,000 to first place. But we're going to be gathering stuff to prepare for next year to bring our teams. And tonight is kind of one of those nights to kind of set the stage. This is going to be a poetry slam. So put your hand up if you've ever been to a poetry slam, right? All right, about 50%, right? And for those who haven't been, you can be confused as fuck all night. It's okay. It confuses me sometimes. We're gonna judge words, right, outwardly instead of like in our heads all the fucking time, right? But we're judging. In fact, we need judges. I need 4 people who are willing to judge people to their faces. You already seem like a very judgmental person. They were like, me, motherfucker. I'm ready to. I already think your shirt is wrinkled. So I got a couple people that's going to help us out. We got one here. Can I have a judge over here? Anybody want to judge? You may be booed publicly. It's awesome. It's so dope. Yeah? I got 2 more. Oh, you want them all? I need 5 judges. Where are my judges? I got a judge. We got someone who's being forced to judge. This guy's ready to judge. Look how he has his legs crossed. They're ready. He's ready. They're ready. Like, I'm going to judge every motherfucker in here. You're already judging me. I can see it in your eyes. You saying my beard is. We got one right there. Can y'all give it up for Jazz one time, our executive director? Oh my gosh. When I grow up, you can't. Okay, if you're judging, you can't know anybody competing. You can't know anybody competing. If you know them, you're gonna disqualify them. We good? If you're a judge and you got a little judge paddle, put your hand up one time for me so I see where you are. We got judge number 1. Give it up for judge number 1. Give it up for judge number 2. Give it up for judge number 3. Give it up for judge number 4. We just need 1. Oh, no, and judge number 5 in the back. Give it up for all 5 judges one time for the one time. Whew. Shit is tricky. I'm going to be spinning all night, man. That's wild. All right, so judges, you're judging between a 0.0 and a 10. Right? If a poet comes up here and they do something that's incredible and it's amazing and you want to go home and have orgasms in the living room, right? You're going to give them a 10, right? And if a poet comes up here and they make you want to go to the bathroom, but in all the bad ways, I don't fucking know, but like you give them a 0, right? And audience, these judges don't know what the fuck they talking about, right? So if you disagree with them, it's the best thing ever, right? You can boo them real hard. In fact, I want us to think like we just heard a poet just put their whole soul out there. We was all feeling it. Matter of fact, it made you want to give them a standing ovation, right? And a judge puts up a 2.5. You're missing out. You're missing out, right? Those who didn't boo, I promise you, man, it's not a lot of times in life that you get to publicly boo people. Don't miss out, man. It's fucking great. It's cathartic, all right? And at the same time, if a poet comes up here and they fucking kill it, they give you all they got, and they show up, and they make you cry, and they make you laugh, and they do something, and the judge gives them a 10, what are you going to do? Pretty good. I did read a study recently. Came out in UCLA Berkeley. They said, if you don't clap, you're a fucking hater. It's the scientist said that shit, dog. I also heard like haters are 4 to 5 times more likely to get stray STD from a urinal. I heard that. I don't know if it's true. I think it's fucked up, but you know, if they're not clapping, they might be clapping. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. But we're gonna have a good time tonight, yo. Listening to poetry is a lot like making love to a person. You ever made love to a person? It's fucking dope. Do it. It's awesome. If you haven't had a chance, check it out. But you ever made love to a person and they just fucking sat in their chair and just fucking waited for you to stop and then fucking clap like this? The same shit is happening up here for the poets when they going in. Don't make them feel like that. Make them feel like they doing something. Give them some noise. You could be like, let me hear you go, let me hear you go. Let me hear you snap one time. Go ahead, snap one time. You know what I'm saying? Let me hear you go. What's your Venmo? You know what I'm saying? It's at Matthew Cupid. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you need, yell at the poets. Let them know you hear them. Let them know they're moving you. Let them know they're feeling y'all. Are y'all ready for a poetry slam? All right. I got so many fucking rules. I got so much more shit to say. Before I have to start, they're like, you tell them all the rules. First rules, poets, you have 3 minutes and 10 seconds. If you go over 3 minutes and 10 seconds, you will start to catch on fire. It'll start at the toes, and then your shit will just bop by 4 minutes. You're going to be fucking dead. Don't do it. You get fucking, no. But seriously, if you go over, you get time penalties. If you keep going over, you're going to hear scritchy, scratch, and then you're not going to hear that shit because we didn't set it up. It's a slam. Go fuck yourself, right? If you go too loud or too long, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. 3 minutes and 10 seconds, goddammit. Points are deducted. Let's see. You can't use your phones, right? You can't use your phones because if you say, I'm out here spitting on my phone, we'll disqualify you, which I think is reason enough to let you use your phone because I think it'd be fucking hilarious to disqualify somebody. But I guess I'm evil. But don't use your phone. Don't do it. Read off paper. Read your words. You know what I'm saying? You are here, audience. You're here to enjoy poetry. You didn't pay money to go listen to music or something. You're here to enjoy poetry. So be locked in. Don't be on your phone. If we see you on your phone, your face lights up. And then we're all like, what the fuck are they doing? And they lap. It's weird. But make sure you're not on your phone. Show some love to all the poets. I think, Jasmine, did I miss anything? Oh, you got to bring 3 different poems, right?
Yes, 3 poems, and just bring it tonight. And also the other thing is, who are the first timers here with us tonight? Make some noise if it's your first time.
Oh, welcome.
Where are they from? Where y'all from?
Yeah, first timers. Where you from, brother? Florida. No way. I'm from fucking Florida. You escaped too? You got the fuck up out of there. That place is crazy. What part of Florida you from? I'm from fucking Jacksonville. Hey, we out here fucking, Duval County. You know what I'm saying? Orlando's not like a real place though, right? Like it's like fucking Disney World and fucking microaggressions. That's all it is. It's fucking dope, man. You from Florida too? What part of Florida we from? West Palm Beach? Yeah, you part of the Florida Islands. I don't claim all of Florida. Only a couple of them motherfuckers are cool. I gotta have a Florida gun when I go home. You know what I'm saying? Just for when I go home, I'm a ba in case anybody. Anyways, y'all ready for some poetry? Any other first timers here? Where you from? Mississippi. Hey, okay, Mississippi. What part of Mississippi? Holmes County. Okay, don't nobody know where the fuck that is. I'm from fucking Duval County. Don't know where that's from. Mississippi. Welcome, man. Thank y'all so much for joining us, y'all. I think we're ready to get this started, y'all. I think we're ready, right? So make sure you're showing love. Make sure you're clapping for all the poets. But before we get started, we're going to be picking out random poets from the hat. Y'all, we have a sacrificial poet who's going to start us off. We got 2? Oh, shit. I don't even know who the second one is. It's a motherfucking mystery. It's on some paper. Oh. What the fuck that was? Give it up for Derek one time, man. All right. Our first sacrificial poet, y'all. Y'all give it up coming up to the stage. Judges, this is just a practice round, but you're going to be judging them from a 0.0 to a 10. Y'all give it up for Latina! Clap them to the stage, clap them to the stage. Latina, where you at? Give it up for Latina one time.
Yeah, Spider-Man and Freeze in full effect.
You ready, Ron?
I'm ready.
You ready?
Hi everyone, how's everyone doing? I didn't know it was a poetry slam tonight, so I still wanted to do a poem. Ironically, the name of this poem, me being the sacrificial lamb, is called The Roar of the Scapegoat. So, and I'm using my phone. Okay. All right. Yeah, sure. Go ahead, make yourself feel better. Just ignore what's going on. Use me and avoid your problems, abuse me and cover it all up. Point fingers at me and make me lose my instinct, my childhood and my innocence. Take my safety and make me insecure. Go ahead, take what I have and fuel yourself. Use my knowledge, my hard-earned research, and take off your career. Go tell people, gossip and talk your shit. Feed them lies, feed them my wisdom. Go tell them about my pain, about my struggles, what makes me beautiful, and change the story. As you box me in with your judgment, as you label me in. It's the curse of the scapegoat. I've lived in my whole life being shamed and lied on for my truth, my authenticity, to make me shut up, make me fit in, quiet me down so you can feel better for your own letdown. Projections built on my mind, viewing myself like I'm an issue, living my life walking on eggshells, competing for your love, compensating for your feelings, being responsible for your emotions. Taking all these labels as I see life different, as I see truth different, as I see love different. What are labels? Energetic spaces, invisible rooms made up of mirrors that show me how I see myself. Recalling the traumatic days of being your punching bag, I quiet my voice down. I hid my skills and ability. I stored my confidence in the shadow. What's this life of condition? Couldn't you have just loved me, cherished me for my faults, adored me for my existence? Couldn't you have just learned, be righteous and ask? Is it too much to accept that I can be more than the space you gave me, the box you gave me, the label you gave me? Shit. You can't bring me down, you can't shut me up. Cognitive dissonance, karma, psychology, your embarrassment, your ugly ass behavior, and your smelly ass energy. I see your insecurity, your human ways, how you're just another hurt human. But you do not play, and you do not steal and take what isn't yours. And you do not hide behind my innocence. I keep your illusion in life. Don't forget, I play the fool. But a fool's only a fool until she wants to. Make karma bite you in the butt. I love myself too much to play these ego games or turn a blind cheek. I will not pass it down. I won't keep the cycle going. I choose to face the truth. I know I don't need to fight to be loved. I've learned the meaning of unconditional love. So go fuck yourself. I'm walking my path regardless. Shit, I wish you the fucking best, but I'm through giving you any help. And here, catch what's fucking left.
Y'all give it up for the poet one more time. It's our first poet. All right, judges, you're gonna wanna write a score or put your score thing on the thing. 0.0 to a 10, and remember you're flipping it the other way. So, you know what I'm saying? Don't fucking, it's a, you know what I'm saying? You got it, but somebody's gonna fuck up. Watch, it's great. It's gonna happen. Judges on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Put it up, hold it up high. Hold it up. Hold it up. See that? Did you mean to do a 0.8? Yeah. You was yelling at me. I was trying to say for the community. All right. We got 1 score. We got 2 scores. We got 3 scores. We got 4 scores. We got 3.5 scores. We got 5. We got 4.5 scores. I'm gonna write some of these scores down. All right. Put your scores back up. If you got them, put them up. Keep them up for me. Keep them up one time for the one time. From low to high. Oh shit. Okay. Yes. Yeah, I got it. I got it. It's like it's LAUSD. All right. From low to high, we got a 6.0. Audience don't know what the fuck to feel. We got a 6.5. Still a little indifferent. We got a 6.7. Okay, we got a fucking confused. Yes, we got an 8.0. We did it. We found it. I knew we were going to get there. And we got an 8.6, y'all. Applaud the poet. It's a number. It's a score. Yeah, together. So we're going to drop the lowest. We're going to drop the highest. And the most you can get is a 30. And with that, we have a score of
21.2.
Applaud the poet, not the score. All right, you was on your phone, too. Watch out. Watch out, because if you'd have said fucking Charger, if you'd have said fucking T-Mobile, I don't know. If you'd have said some shit about a phone, Derek would have tackled you off the stage. No, I'm just playing. It was great. Give it up for that poet one more time, y'all. All right. Judges, that was great. We're going to do one more sacrificial poet. I'm actually really excited. We usually don't hype up who comes in, but you know what? I got to tell y'all. This is sacrificial poet. This one right here is a staple in the Los Angeles poetry community and the poetry around the world. This artist is an icon. They're an incredible beast. Please, y'all, clap it up right now. Start clapping right now. Give it up for La Speed.
What them other niggas doing, I don't know, cause I don't stone them. Mind my business on my mama, fuck a nigga. I'm coming big booty, bitch.
I am not all that he's talking about. All right, y'all. How y'all doing? We good? Good. I'm going to do a piece for y'all and get out y'all way. Judges, be easy on me. You know? Pretty brown girl. Why you frown, girl? Is it that everybody trying to put you down, girl? You don't never let them take away your crown, girl. You the one that make this world go round, girl. Pretty brown girl, I'm down, girl. How that sound, girl? It sounds like a masterpiece to me. Can never go down as blasphemy because God sculpted every part of you with a masterpiece. With a little box attached that might make them say, and he call that the masterpiece. See? You can never be duplicated. There's only ever going to be one you to do what you do, so don't ever doubt why you were created. Skin glistening, heavily melanated. So beautiful, yet so many try to humiliate it. So many try to coincide your very existence with that of hatred. But baby girl, you better than that. Baby girl, stand tall where you at. And if they try to give you hell, you just go ahead and get that motherfucker right back, okay? And don't let them tell you something wrong with your curves or your little back fat. Because I'll be the one to tell you, a real nigga still want to tap that, all right? A real one still gonna gift wrap that, and when you throw it back, still slap that, yes. Very much so a hot commodity. They paint invisible pictures of you because you walking around looking something like an oddity, meaning they see you, queen, and I'ma wear this crown till they get tired of me. Take pride in being the oddest thing. Take pride in who you are like I take pride in me. And tell them you deserve the finest things because you're the finest thing. And tell them you're not enticed by designer things because you're the best designer's thing. Tell them lose his cap and nick his knee. Don't give in till you get the ring, but until then, baby girl, press down on your dreams. Know that there's more than video vixens and BET, more than VH1 and MTV. Matter of fact, you know what MTV should mean. That you're more to value, because you're valuable. Don't let hater shades cloud you. Don't let these reality shows paint you like you a clown, boo. Acting lost, and now all the wrong things done found you. And all the wrong things astound you. And like Kendrick said, be humble and sit down, boo. Because if God created one beautiful thing that is you, you better believe he can create two. You better believe he can create something even more beautiful than you. He'll check you like a pay stub, wake you up without the makeup, break you down until you're no longer made up, make you look at the woman in the mirror with your face up, make you stay gracious, make you pack light and lose all the baggage that you might have hit the train with. So I ask again, pretty brown girl, why you frown, girl? Is it that everybody trying to put you down, girl? You don't never let them take away your crown, girl. You the one that make this world go round, girl. Pretty brown girl, I'm down, girl. How that sound, girl? That's it.
Y'all give it up for Lost Speaks one more time. Trying to tell you. I tried to told you. All right, judges. You be stressed out all night. I love you though. I appreciate you. Judges, count of 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Put them up. From low to high. Hey. Look at you. All right. From low to high, we got a 7.4. Doesn't it feel good? We all harmonize in the key of boo. We got a 9.0. We got a 9.5. We got a 10, and we got a 10. Man, that's pretty wild, man. Give it up for the poet one more time. Show them some love. Mathematical situations. All right, poets, I just want you to know, the second you start talking, we start timing. So if you like, yo, what's up? It's my motherfucking birthday. Your birthday gonna get you locked out that money. I want to remind you, we are giving away $150, y'all. That's pretty serious. It's 1 tank of gas, all right? It's like 2 bags at Trader Joe's. That's like motherfucking, that's like half a night out to drink. That's like parking at the crypto dot motherfucking take my money. What's the score for that last poet?
28.5.
28.5 for Lost Speaks. Y'all applaud the poet, not the score. Give it up to them one more time. All right. Whew. I think we're ready. We feel good. What's in this hat, y'all, is all the people that signed up. We're going to pick them out randomly, which I think is really divine. You know what I'm saying? That means whoever I pulled out of here, we were supposed to hear them tonight. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what they're going to talk about. They might talk about some crazy shit. They might talk about from their hearts. They might talk about beautiful things. You know, what's great about this, y'all, is this doesn't happen everywhere in the world, you know? We don't get together and just listen to each other talk anymore. So I think that's worth celebrating tonight no matter who wins, y'all. So let's make some noise for your first poet in the slam today. Give it up for Tessa Clarice.
Here we go again. He said he was done with me, but here he go again.
They got a phone, they didn't know, and they said, what's good, Jazz?
So here's the thing. So in the professional slam world, this reason why we're doing that is here's the goal. We're going to be starting to send off people again out of the pandemic, what we used to do national competitions. We're going to be sponsoring folks to compete nationally at a high level. So this is kind of like our practice run and just to cultivate our community here. So the phones are considered props in our world. If you have your phone in your hand and you just kind of reference or anything, that is considered a prop. So that is why we can't do phones or props, things like that in Slam Boo. That's the only reason why. But can I please have you for next week if you are still in LA? We gonna
Give
get
it
you
up for her
in.
one more time.
We're gonna get you then. Don't leave without seeing me at the end of the show. We're gonna make sure you get up next week.
Can we give you another round of applause? Can we show you some love? Applaud the poet, not the scorer. We didn't even give her a fucking score. Shit, that was a crazy ass poem, yo. She didn't even get scored, y'all. They was like, nah. Ugh. I made Jasmine the bad guy completely on that one. All right, coming up. This is for real this time. Do it. Let's do a Mighty Ducks. Thump, thump, clap. 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 Coming up first to the fucking stage. Give it up for fucking Dragon Wolf. Give it up for Dragon Wolf coming to the stage.
He said he was done with me, but here
Dragon
he
Wolf.
again. I don't want no school runner. Ooh,
Give it up for Dragon Wolf one more
he
time.
got his money up. I made him broke again.
This is based on a song, just came out. It's called Careless Love. A friend of mine sings the hook, so bear with me on that part, but Careless Love. Thanks. Say you love me, well then show me. Don't you tell me that you know me. All you do is doubt my character. You make me doubt the shit you told me, when all I ever did was care for you. Guess I gotta be more careful, huh? Expend no energy on careless love. My roots grew deep when times got tough. Unaccepted growth, your roots were bleeding. Poisoned love, your poison love. Think you know me, that's the old me. And that's the shit that nearly broke me. There's a part I left behind, and that's the part that you've been holding. But people change and I've been growing. So I've been hoping we could cut the tension open. But lately I've been hopeless, holding on to these moments chosen. Perfect focus, pictures frozen. If you play for only you, you'll only lose. You played yourself, you tied the noose. Hung my love to dry. Why, if you only knew. I was the friend you could never really see, and in the end got as close as two strangers could ever really be. But bridges burn, you live and learn. The tables turned, had to discern what it really meant to love you. Found out I can never really trust you, cause you can never love me the way that I loved you. I helped your dreams come true, and even after all that, tell me what it's come to. From careless loves to care no more. A reckless love to wreck rapport. Back when I'd lift you up, you chose the floor. Went from an open heart, an open door, to wounded heart, that's all we saw. I know you know my love was pure. Doesn't matter now who loved who more. Still wish you love for what's in store. I just can't gift the love I did before. If you play for only you, you'll only lose. You played yourself, you tied the noose. Hung my love to dry. Why, if you only knew the way I would have been there for you, the times I could have prepared you through. It's just such a shame you couldn't see it too. You only saw yourself, you wouldn't see the truth. There's nothing left to say, just one thing to do. From now on I'll do me, and yeah, you'll do you. I think it's for the best. Maybe you do too. I only wish the best. May you follow suit.
Y'all give it up for Dragon Wolf one more time, y'all. Show some love for the poet. Judges, take your time on the count of 3. Audience, what's better? Motherfucking McDonald's or Burger King? Both really bad. Chicken fries. What's better? Motherfucking KFC or Popeyes? I feel like a Popeye commercial be like fucked up, man. I need to know who's writing these commercials. I feel like it's some white dude in the fucking corporate office be like, yeah, let him say it's the chicken. Like, what the fuck? All right, judges on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. What you got? All right. From low to high, we got a 7.0. We got a 7.7. We got an 8.1, an 8.3, and an 8.5. Man, motherfucking scores and shit. Anybody been playing any cool video games? Is it just me? You on the new Zelda shit? That's that Tears of the Crack. That motherfucker gets you on there for 100 hours. Fucking digging gardens and cooking food and shit. Our final score.
24.1.
Give it over to Poe and out the score, y'all. Ah, damn. All right. Get ready for the next poet. Here we go. Coming in from the magical bucket of poets. Y'all give it up for Trevor!
Girl, you gotta shake something.
Y'all clap him to the stage.
Trying to break something.
And poets, we got mic covers for you here.
You gotta shake something. You gotta shake something.
I am an asshole. I stand in spaces made by many, but their breaths are not even faint whispers in my room. My voice loud, my voice heard but not listened to. Monologue of a demagogue filled with pride and privilege. Standing on the shoulders of giants, submerged. by tides and time, far beyond the matters of my now. Oceans rising, not if you look down. I stand as a man, dick in hand, erectly pointing to places straight line could never get to, even if it had a little curve. Its length, only surpassed in size by my ego, reaches towards newly minted manifest destinies, each solely confined to my minute's needs, to penetrate a space without bounds, surrounded by these unknowns. Stay close to me. I know they can be known to me simply by knowing they can be known to me. Do not be in awe. You'll miss the truth I state, and so confidently debate. Through force, fear, and fallacy, I grab a breast like an udder and milk it until it runs red. Drips drop into the runoff, with the tailings take the waste away. Suspended humanity eventually settles from the stream, leaving behind nothing. Me.
Y'all give it up for Trevor one time. All right. Trevor just threw a random dick in that poem there, Trevor. I was on the journey with you, and then all of a sudden I had a dick in my hand. I was like, all right. I like when poetry, poetry take places you never thought you'd go. You know what I mean? That's why I never know what to do when there's like an erotic poem. You know what I mean? I cheer this on. You know what I mean? Like, fuck it. Fuck them good. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think I just be silent and just like snap, but give it up one more time for Trevor, man. Show some love. Beautiful. Judges on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. What you got? What you got? All right. I got 1 score, 2 score, 3 score, 4 score. From low to high, we got a 5.9. The audience was like disturbed. We have a 6.0. We have a 6.5. We have a 7.6. And we have an 8. Y'all give it up for the poet. Applaud the poet. Not the score. Oh my gosh. Marvel or DC? Marvel? I want to see the Flash movie, but like, I'm pretty sure Ezra Miller's like a terrible person. You know what I mean? Like, wasn't he like body slamming people in Walmart? Like, what the fuck? You're not the Flash. You're the devil. And he's weird, man. He got a weird jaw. I just feel like no one in here has a jaw like Ezra Miller. Like, what the fuck are they making these white people? All right. Jasmine, what's the score? What we got?
We got a 20.1.
Give it up for the poet, not the score, y'all. I'm still gonna go see that shit because I used to have to fucking do shit with my imagination as a kid because fucking poverty. All right, coming up next, y'all give it up for Tiffany. Give it up for Tiffany to the stage.
If you pick a bone with me, put my bitch up on designer, got
give it up for Tiffany, y'all. Y'all show some big love for Tiffany.
Demons off me.
Cause I know I'm out here blasted, got too many reasons on me. Yeah, niggas done tried and niggas done died, too many believers around me. Yeah, I know my enemies meeting up, double teaming on me.
Now you know it, nobody tried to ever got pieces off me. Fucking these hoes till they be dying, don't get your seizure on me. Deeper goose to move the product.
I dread the day I have to see you give your love away, and I'm scared it'll make sense. She'll be prettier than me, much lighter on her feet. She'll give you everything you need when you're not even looking. And I'm afraid because I know that I have a heart that's too heavy to carry, and I wear it on my sleeve, and I know to some that is scary, but she will make love easy. It will not feel so bombarding. She'll be your best friend, maybe someone you meet at a party, and you won't even realize that she is the one. Until you start to look at her the way that I've looked at you all along. Your heart will race when you see her, and I will recognize the sound because the pattern will resemble the way you'd make mine pound. She'll make you nervous and your palms will get sweaty, but you won't let go the way you did with me. You'll hold her hand steady because she is the one you'll want to give your heart. She makes you feel safe. Unlike when you found me, I was the stray. So I don't know why I believed that there was any hope or any way that this could be a place that I could stay. You were always looking for an escape, always trying to get me to go my own way. But in you, I had found a reason to wake up each day, and I wanted to show you that in any possible way that I could convey. But you can't give your all to someone who didn't ask for it. You can't keep trying to make space in someone's heart knowing you don't fit. The shallows are a place I've never known, always diving into the deep end. But I've learned you cannot find love in murky waters when you don't even know how to swim. You can't make someone love you when all you feel within is daunted. You can't provide a home knowing your walls are haunted. Honestly, I don't know what I expected when I carved out my chest and handed over my bloody heart in bare hands and said, don't you want it? I dread the day I have to see you hold someone's love carefully, the way you never could with me. But I understand my love was much too heavy. I'm afraid because I know no matter how much of myself that I lose or give away, I can't seem to lose the weight. I dread the day I have to see you hold someone's love carefully. I dread the day I have to see you give your love away. I'm scared it'll make sense because I know I'm never the kind of girl that boys fall in love with.
Y'all give it up for Tiffany one more time, y'all. Judges, get your scores together. I knew she was gonna fuck it up as soon as she took the jacket off. I was like, ah, shit. She about to put somebody on blast in this motherfucker. Give it up one more time for Tiffany, y'all. Show her some love. Judges on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. High, from low to high. Aw, shit. 2, 3, 4, I can count. Give it up. From low to high, we got a 7.4. Didn't that feel good? We got an 8.9. Then we got a 9.0. We got a 9.5. And we got a 10. That's what's up, man. Applaud the poet. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. Jazz, what we got?
We got a 27.4.
Give it up to the poet one time. 27.4. Excellent. All right. Audience, if you're feeling good, say yeah. If you're feeling really good and you don't care who knows about it, say hell yeah. When I say spoken, y'all say word. Spoken. Spoken. When I say poetry's good, y'all say all the time. Poetry's good? And all the time? Poetry is good. Aha! Everybody going to church in this motherfucker. Y'all was all there for Mother's Day. Got roped into Jesus. Just want to show your mama some love. That's what's up, man. Jesus is cool, man. That's, you know what I'm saying? That motherfucker be coming in all shapes and sizes and colors and shit. I like Filipino Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Man, Filipino people are the dopest, yo. They always be like, you Filipino? I'm like, nah, but like honorary. You know what I mean? Like the other day, some dude was like, it was some old dude too. And he's smiling at me. He's like, you Filipino? I was like, nah. He's like, that's what's up though. He was just like hyped that I looked Filipino. Like, that shit was hard. Same thing with like Indian people. Indian people fucking love me. This dude was like dropping off some Postmates. He looked at me, looked me right in the eyes. He was like, me too. I was like, fucking hey, bro. I just look like everybody, man. So I grew up in Florida. I didn't know what the fuck I was. So it's like, oh, trauma. It's okay, man. It's all right. I'm still figuring it out. Y'all ready for your next poet? All right, here we go. Let's see what we got in our magic hat of goodness. Coming up, y'all give it up for Peter!
Shout out my mucus.
Y'all give it up for Peter. Clap him to the stage. Clap him to the stage.
Shout out my mucus. That be my slang. That be my slang.
One more round of applause. Y'all give it up for Peter one more time.
What? Hey, okay. Naruto, Nine-Tail, Farto, I feel like a Gucci ad-lib. Bird, colder than Coca-Cola, mascot, polo bird. Put my sauce on lasagna, it can make garlic.
Asose and Araceli gather their 3 children and enough money in case they get robbed. They begin to run across the border. Jose carries the smallest one, not wanting to leave him behind, as they have already left a home, a restaurant, and their family's recipe book. When they arrive, they are greeted with stares, questions of what they are and if they are documented. Jose y Araceli came here siguiendo el sueño americano. Jose now has a job scrubbing dishes while Araceli works as a cook, but in the same kitchen. Together, they begin to rewrite their family's history one recipe at a time, teaching their children how to prepare el jitomate, la cebolla, la carne. Jose y Araceli can now envision their own family restaurant. They imagine themselves dancing the night away to rancheras while their children play and enjoy the fruit of being children. After a long night of work, Jose walks into the kitchen and sees his boss holding his family's recipe book. And just like that, Jose is no longer scrubbing dishes. Instead, he's transcribing his native tongue into that of another conquistador. Araceli no longer cocina con amor y cariño. Instead, she is cooking with sweat and tears. Jose witnesses how easy it is for them to return for her food and how easy it is for them to return her. Jose y Araceli's children now work with them. They prepare the jitomate, cebollas. Araceli puts carne on a hot pan. And as Jose's eyes begin to tear up, he could imagine what all the life lessons that his mama had taught him in the kitchen. How to love, how to persevere, how to be brown and proud. Jose remembers her words. How be proud of who you are, mijo. Your skin resembles that of a frijol, because frijol kept our gente from starving. Jose can only imagine what their lives could have been if they weren't forced into these kitchens, if their children only got a fair opportunity to go to college. To this day, Araceli, Jose, and their 3 children still work in the kitchen.
Y'all make some noise for Peter one more time. Show him some love. Show him some love. Judges, get your scores together. Think about it. Let it get in there. Star Trek or Star Wars? Alright, I'm gonna be real. I really fucks with Star Wars because I like the lightsaber shit. But I think Star Trek will be a better place to live. You feel me? It just feels like feels like socialism. I fucks with socialism sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I like a good bus ride. Libraries are fire. Big fan of a library. You ever been? Dope as shit. You just walk in and just fuck around for hours and nobody kicks you out of nothing. But Star Trek's dope, man. But it's definitely all about them lightsabers and shit that don't make sense. I fucks with it. Shouts out to the Metachlorians. Don't act like it's just me, goddammit. I like Star Wars. I know you fucks with Star Wars too. You got a Purple Rain shirt on, homie. You know you be fucking with the Star Wars. God damn it. Let me hang in. All right. Judges on the count of 3. What we got? 1, 2, 3. Put it up. Low to high. Low to high. Oh shit. We got an 8.5. Yeah. We got a 9.0. We got another 9.0. We got a 9.2, and we got a 10. Aha! I know this one. This math I can do like a motherfucker, man. It's a 27.2.
There you go.
Aha! Give it up to the poet, not the score.
That tells how long we've been doing slam.
Yeah, man. I went to school in Florida. You feel me?
Look here.
They was just like, you here? You didn't have to come. No, it's crazy, man. My whole senior year, I never went to my 6th period class. I just didn't feel like going, right? I was just like, this is stupid. I'm leaving. It was fucking gym. That motherfucker gave me perfect attendance. For like the whole year. It wasn't like 1 9 week. It was like the whole year. He just never, and it's fucking, I mean, my last name's Hernandez. I know it's original. Not a lot of people have Hernandez's last name, but fuck. I mean, I was like the only fucking brown dude in the school. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ready for your next poet, man? Isn't poetry great? Talk about all the traumas that hit your world. Fucking A. All right. Coming up next to the stage. Holding it good. Oh, phonetics. Okay. Aha! Y'all give it up for Principe!
Did a lot of this just to live this here lifestyle.
Is it right?
Came straight from the bottom to the
Man, give it
top
up
of
for
my
Principe one more time.
Living life like a beginning, this is only the beginning.
This right here, this is the afterlife. Somewhere between heaven and hell, birth and death, known and unknown, love and hate, chance and fate, peace and war. I swear I know this place like I've been here before, but can't recall a time or date. Living at a survival rate with a state of mind to contemplate, coordinate of craft and space. Like deja vu occasions, black cats cross paths sequentially. My intuition hints at past lives and glimpses of reincarnations. Better yet, records of ancestry transcribed onto my genealogy like rings in trees. Rolled in my physiology, licked, packed, and lit, impressed on my fingertips, uniquely limited, like a screen print on tees of stardust to dust, ash to ash. I exhale accumulated breaths as smoke hovers like incense in shamanistic ritual. Drumming reawakens me to the core. Bass grounds feet to the beat, spiritual stimulates my tribal roots, original junglist, all natural. But memory fails any sure possession like comforting clasp of son's hand walking side by side on Franklin Ave for a Saturday morn donut stroll, which will fade with maturation. A father's diminishing strength and decline in mind power. His movements grow slower to a quiver. Never had to carry him piggyback prior. I grasp his hand securely to assist with everyday maneuvers, forever my hero and the family counselor. So I put forth faith in speculation, curiosity, and determination compassionately to keep it zen, mystical, poetic, wholesome, masculine and then some, respectful with sex appeal, champion style. How about yourself? Appears you've returned as well. We're just recycled beings, entities in constant energetic circulation, like auto-enrolled to a subscription of life and death without cancellation, connecting the past, the present, and creating future history. In a routine to break recurring failures, regrets, and missteps, complacencies, and mediocrities, with ability to heal traumas honestly and generationally, till no improvement is left unturned, with expression 100% fulfilled, en route to evolution in simplicity earned. Then return to source creation, guiding our direction in unity like spirit in the sky, where I'm gonna go when I die. Peace upon wife widowed and daughter with whole womanhood ahead. Brother, depart sorely too soon. You are always their protector and guide. On to the next, before the last, one life at a time. Peace.
Y'all give it up for the poll one more time, y'all. Show them some love. Show them some love.
Time to bring the bass bird.
Judges, get your scores ready. Put them all together. Anybody seen any good movies lately? Anybody? What was it? Evil Dead Rise? I'm not sure if it did slap. I think it might have been Dookie. Think it might have been a little bit of Dookie. But you know what? Some things are either like bullshit or fertilizer, right? It depending on how you use it. Anybody like Evil Dead? Anybody like Evil Dead? Anybody not like Evil Dead? All right. So who said fuck that shit? Who said they didn't like Evil Dead? All right, you have to explain why Evil Dead was not a good movie, and then I'd love for you to explain why Evil Dead was a good movie. Oh, freaky shit. All right. Why was it a good movie? All right. Your rebuttal. You're getting worked, homie. You're getting worked. You gotta have more compelling. It's the same as every other horror movie, huh? You liked it? Liked it?
Time to bring the bass back.
Mm-hmm. Motherfucking onomatopoeias in this motherfucker. Homie said, boosh. Y'all give it up for the debate one time, y'all. Anybody see Air? All right, now Air was definitely ass. Like, no? Dookie. I was like, where is Michael Jordan? Why the fuck is his head? What is happening? He said, booze color. That's all that motherfucker said the whole movie. I ain't see no dunk. Yeah, man. Also, like, fuck Michael Jordan with Jordans on my feet. But you know what I'm saying? Like, anyways. Y'all give yourselves a round of applause. Y'all ready for your next poet?
Scores,
all right.
Scores.
Oh, scores. Judges on the count of 3. I went on a motherfucking tangent. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Put them up. From low to high. From low to high, we got a 6.7. We got a 7.8. We got an 8.0, an 8.0, and an 8.5. Applaud the poet, not the score. Y'all give it up for him one more time. 25.8.
23.8.
Motherfucking Florida. Give it up for 23.8. Applaud the poet, not the score one time. Yes, because the 3 8s is motherfucking. All right. Whew. Now we ready for our next poet. Y'all, make some noise. Start clapping right now. Give it up for Celia the Poet.
From the Bay to Sacramento all the way to SoCal, I'm a West Coast nigga with a bougie ass sound, and I love me a real nigga. Fuck them clowns. Fresh wax.
There's a bridge less than a block away from my house. Steel bars lined up 10 feet tall, placed carefully by black hands as a suicide prevention plan for black poets like me who are not afraid of heights, but are scared of the fall. There are railroad tracks 2 blocks away from my house, near a coffee shop where I sit in a wooden chair and think how much I want to walk down those tracks. Find my poem in the rubble, kiss my heartbeat in the dust, watch Los Angeles rain in July. Man, all my rose puddles been plucked, beaten black and concrete wilted, like my cracked skin open, let me bleed so you don't have to. Write a poem about black poets who think of suicide, but it might not be enough to save us. Your poems will burn the ashes of our ancestors. They will not forgive you for wasting their death to fulfill your own. The bridges built by black bones beyond black minds repair are broken down by black poets, so put a gun to my head. Pull the trigger before the white boys do. Metaphors of my noose I carry in my back pocket. Hold similes close to me like I hold on to my breath. Use blade to peel the skin I never asked for. I never asked to be black. Born guilty. suspect with a smile death sentence with the education that's happened for a reason. Being an educated black poet is a white boy's worst nightmare because white boys leap, white boys jump, white boys search and down caves, down psychic trails. I am scared. One morning I will die in a cave by white cloak hooded men, and no one would read the poems I written near the bridge near my house. Listen to the ones I found at the railroad tracks. Ask for more after I'm buried under 6 feet, marching feet, but I will hold all the flutes and organs on my fingertips and never let go of tomorrow. Spit poems through my teeth louder than God, touching the earth with his bare hands. Give all that left of me in my voice. Fight back with my pen, use my black skin as paper. Just keep writing. Let there be no yesterday, not tomorrow, but now you will find me. Where the steel bridge and railroad tracks meet to find poems written by black lovers, black warriors, and black sorrows who are all part of a war that has no winner, except the voices that were lost in the fight.
Y'all give it up for the poet one more time. Y'all show them some love, show them some love. Judges, get your scores together, put them all together on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Put them up, put them up, put them up. From low to high. Aw, shit. From low to high, we got an 8.5. We got a 9.0. We got a 9.8, a 9.9, and a 10. That's a motherfucking boop, bop, boop. With that, add that motherfucker right there. I feel like it's a 28.7.
There you go.
Hey! I did that shit
carry
in my
that
motherfucking
one.
head.
Yeah.
Decimals and all that, homie. That's like, that's how you know it's real, you feel me? What'd I say? 27, yeah, man. I'm just not, you know what I'm saying? It ain't just the poems, bro. I'll count everything in your fucking pockets for real, man. Like, run that shit, right? You know what I'm saying? I had some shit I want to. Hey, y'all hype about the Little Mermaid? I'm hype about the motherfucking Little Mermaid. I want to go where the people are in this motherfucker. I want to see them on all that shit, popping on the street with the feet and all that. You know what I'm saying? My sister used to sing the Little Mermaid all the time. It was great. My older sister, she used to sing the Little Mermaid all the time. She had a beautiful voice, you know what I'm saying? It was really nice. It's a really beautiful thing, you know? It makes me think often, you know what I'm saying? How many people in here can draw? Can anybody draw? Can anybody draw? Right? But if I'd have asked your ass when you was like 3 years old, you'd have been like, fucking, where's the crayons, homie? I'd have been like, why are you cussing, 3-year-old? But like, you would have been hype. You'd have been drawing all over the place. Somewhere in our lives, somebody told us we couldn't do that shit. It was like, you can't do that. That's not for you. You know what? Fuck that motherfucker, man. They don't know shit. You know what I'm saying? They tried to be like, da, da, da. And you was like, what? You know what I mean? I don't know, man. Anyway, my sister, Little Mermaid, used to be fire. I used to be Sebastian and Flounder, you know, and my brother. It was dope, man. I used to be both of them. It was crazy. I was like a mutant or some shit. It was dope. Huh? Oh, at the same time, I was always like, kill me, Ariel. This hurts so bad. It was weird. I was a weird little kid. It was wild. Y'all ready for your next poet? All right, coming up to the stage. We only got a couple more poets in the first round. We're going from 10 to 3. I know. We're just gonna fucking, I'm just fucking here in this motherfucker. But coming up, not Michael C, not Michael B. Y'all give it up for Michael A. Y'all give it up for Michael coming to the stage.
I stare out at a group of unsuspecting undergraduates I am entrusted to teach. I tell them in this class we don't say race, gender, and class. We call the monsters by their real name: white supremacy, patriarchy, capitalism. Time spins back to myself in undergrad, drawn to study by death. Had to know intimately the entire history of this violence. I had to spin it around in my palm, know it like I knew my flesh. Time spins forward again to knowing so much I'm poorly paid to teach new versions of myself. Time spins back again, not my life this time, but Carter G. Woodson, before he's hailed as the father of black history, before he pens the words that become the miseducation of the Negro, inspiring a little girl from New Jersey to write The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. Before he says to his friend, I'm thinking of calling it Negro History Week. Before most disconnect the month from the mission, from the educational revolution that flooded black schoolhouses in 1926, before teachers snuck his books under the table into the mind, the young father of history to be is 17 years old. West Virginian, the crown jewel of his fellow coal miners. Rumor has it, the son of the slaves can read. He reads them everything in sight, anything that they need, birth certificates, newspapers. He learns the lesson of his life. Knowledge is nothing if not toolkit to serve. The education of one belongs to the whole. One is not black excellence and hoards wealth. One is not black excellence and billionaire. One is not black excellence and black president. Black cop. One is not black excellence and supports military bases in Africa. Woodson, another black boy who connected learning to death, understood the difference between knowledge for life and knowledge for death. Assimilation education and education for liberation. He understood that the goal was not to prove how American, how patriotic we were. The goal was not to drape black people with the American flag for Hulu documentaries. The goal was liberation. He said it best. There would be no lynching if it didn't start in the classroom.
Message! Y'all give it up for Michael A. one more time. I told you it wasn't Michael B. That motherfucker Michael A. give you that A-game shit. All right, judges, on the count of 3, get ready for your scores. On the count of 1, 2, 3. You want to count it out? Count it out for me. We'll do it together. 1, 3. Judges, put it on. What you got? From low to high. Oh, shit. From low to high, we got an 8.5. We got a 9.5. Then we got a 9.8, a 10, and a 10. I done fucked it up. All right, that's a 20, motherfucking 8. That's a 20. It's a 29-3?
Yes.
Hey, applaud the poet, not the score. I'll be hitting that simple math, homie. I'm trying to tell you, though. Whew. All right, y'all. We're only going to do a couple more poets in this round. Then we're cutting it down to the top 3. And the motherfucker's going to leave with gas money. It's going to be crazy. And it's going to be pretty wild in here. If you're having a good time, say yeah. Isn't poetry a beautiful thing? You learn things, right? I feel like I'm put on game every time I come to a poetry session. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing shit, getting knowledge of vocations and shit. You know what I'm saying? Learning stuff. I'm feeling things. I'm finding deeper ways to feel things, right? You know what I'm saying? They say, there's an old quote. They say, poetry does nothing to change your life, but it does show you why to live it. I think that's a beautiful fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a beautiful thing when we can't find the words to say what we want to say. We find these poets. We find these things to search from. Man, I have a good feeling about this next poet coming up. Y'all start clapping right now for the next poet. Y'all give it up. Coming to the stage. Give it up for Winston. Y'all give it up for Winston coming to the stage. Y'all gotta clap it up hard for the homie coming to the stage.
I'm out of town, thuggin' with my round. My coochie pink, my booty hole brown. Where the niggas? I'm looking for the hoes. Quit playing, nigga, cause suck a bitch soul. Pound town, just left Pound town.
it slipped out. Frown undone, noose let loose, and from your hatred I hang from it. Riding on, the black boys don't smile till we lost one pipeline. Killed us for crimes we did not commit. You Emmett-Tilled our expressions, unexonerated and falsely accused. As a black man, my experience has shown me that I need to be hyper-cognizant of my facial expressions and demeanor. To others, it is not just expressions, it's telltale signs of stories y'all believe about us. He's aggressive, he's mean, they'll say, and more false tales because I chose not to smile and my face is tied. If the stresses of life created lines on my face, somehow you made that shit about you. Never mind the conditioning of hypermasculinity. Some of us brothers just don't smile. Where did you get that? To be black and without a smile is to be a beast or a sight to fear. Perhaps these lacks of expressions are a deterrent. These lips that don't grin are a defense mechanism. Or a fuck you, I don't want to be bothered. Or maybe the atrophied and the lack of their use ain't shit funny or to smile at. Have you considered that you're nothing worth smiling for? You're the sons of the forefathers who killed my fathers. You think I'm supposed to smile at you? Or maybe some of us brothers wear our smiles like a sacred symbol, so we don't just give that shit away because you claim it's polite too. Or maybe it's a silent outcry in the wake of who they told us to be. Man up, hands up, shut down. Shh. Boys don't cry. And in swallowing our sorrows, we swallowed our smiles. Or maybe we just can't muster up the strength, the energy to smile in front of white faces. Ain't that the blues? Ain't that rude? Nah. Ain't that agency? Ain't that autonomy over my own body to be whoever the hell I want to be, including that nigga that won't smile just because white folks ask me to?
Y'all give it up for Winston one more time. Y'all remember when motherfuckers was battle dancing in all the movies? You remember that shit? They was in there like hopping on the floor and shit. You remember when the motherfucker levitated that one time? I figured out how to do it. I got motherfucker, y'all got served in this motherfucker, bruh. I still fuck with Drumline, bro. Y'all remember Drumline? Boy, Nick Cannon said, I'm gonna start a Drumline in this motherfucker, bro. I had 1,500 children, man. That's crazy. It's like, Drumline, yeah, let's do that in real life. That's what's up, man. You know, shouts out to, I don't know what the fuck he's doing, but yeah, man, Drumline, man. Y'all remember he said, that shit was fire, bro. I wanted to be a drummer. But you know what's fucked up? This is a fucked up thing, right? Brown boys, all my brown boys in the house, right? You wanted to play some instruments, right? What's the fucking instrument they gave us? The fucking trumpet. They always give brown boys the fucking thing. You had one too, right? You was like first chair in this motherfucker. I see your ass, bruh. You was in there like, oh, if I'm gonna be brown, I'm gonna be brown as fuck out here playing all the shit. I was first chair. It was pretty dope, man. That was the season where I thought I knew what I was at the moment. But anyways, y'all ready for the next poet? We only got fucking scores. Oh, I forgot I was up here doing something. Judges on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Put them up. From low to high. All right, we got a fucking 8.7. We got a 9.0. We got a 10, a 10, and a 10. Trace 10s. That's a 29.0, y'all. Y'all applaud the poet, not the score, y'all. Give it up for the poet one more time. Y'all show Winston some love. Winston said, I ain't smiling for these motherfucking scores either. Don't think shit changed just because y'all gave me a 10 in this motherfucker. I'm not supposed to be interacting with the poems. I'm fucking the game up. All right, coming up next, God damn it. Y'all give it up for Kate Khan. Y'all give it up for Kate Khan coming up to the stage. Y'all clap them to the stage. Clap them to the stage. Give it up for Kate Khan one more time.
You know me, I keep it P, don't do no lame shit. She fucking me, she fucking T, man, that's gang bitch. Ass fat, pussy good, yeah, I came quick. I ain't gonna lie, bro, I think we done hit the same bitch.
God does not make mistakes. Then explain my existence. Either there is no higher power, or your God made me this way. I'm too young to be stuck. I'm too old for your muck. I can read, I can write, I can torture my mind all night. You were such a handsome boy. Why do this to us? You didn't support me at all. You loved watching me fall. You already an embarrassment. Then why does it matter? Take off that dress. Enough is enough. This nonsense will not work in my house. Firstly, this is the only way my life makes sense. Secondly, this house is mine too. I grew up here. In fact, I watched you fight for your career. So pray tell, why won't you fight for your daughter? It's just a phase, right? Please, son, tell me you're not gay. Right, I'm not, Mom. Those dresses over theirs are hers, Mom. My girlfriend's. I'm not gay. You're a narcissist, Dad. Mom is in denial. Rose up to my grandparents, became goddamn doctors. I was born with this illness, but you gave me this disorder. Now you want to claim your right to my name? So I ran away, far, far away. I ran away, and you had to face the shame. I ran for a life. You sacrificed me to blame. I was dying in the closet, losing my sanity every second, because I had to uphold the family honor. You're my family, I love you, but I refuse to hang myself, so fuck you.
Y'all give it up for that poet one more time, y'all. Show them some love. Judges, get all the scores together, y'all. Put it together, put it together. We're gonna put them up on the count of 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Put them up. From low to high. From low to high, we have an 8.0. We have an 8.2. We have a 9.9, a 10, and a 10. Hey, y'all give it up for the poet, not the score, one more time. That's a 20. Motherfucking 8. 28.1.
Yes.
Y'all give it up for the poet one time, y'all.
28.1.
28.1. Applaud the poet, not the score. Give it up for them one more time, y'all. Beautiful. All right, y'all, this is our final poet in the first round. Let me cut it down to just 3. And then from 3, we're going to go to 2. And then from 2, we're going to go motherfucking home and get, you know what I'm saying, some sleep. It's going to be dope.
Cause I'm on white, cause I'm on white. Mr. White down here, I've been $5 million.
Always be putting on all my problematic Florida music. Coming up last, y'all give it up for Zen Pencil to the stage. Zen Pencil, where you at? Where you at? Y'all give it up for Zen Pencil to the stage.
We still riding on chrome. We still pulling up. White man, look. I pull up at the club, VIP, gas tank on E, but all drinks on me. White man out. Fresh kicks, fresh white tall tee, fresh NFL hair.
Can I be myself up here? Is that okay with you guys? You guys make me nervous. But all right, I'm gonna hit y'all with my best hip hop movements and gyrations. I'm on a different type of time. I know that it's gonna be worth the climb on these restless nights, staying up stressing. Put in the work if you want the blessings. Enigmatic calculated machine, writing on chrome rims, candy paint so clean. The shit gleams when the sun hits it just right. It dances in the moonlight at midnight, spooky hour, time to drink a whiskey sour. And love is the source of all its power. He's locked in and the bases are loaded. Time takes a rest and the ball just floated. He swings a bat and smacks it out of here. Holy fucking shit, the ball exploded. Releasing tension from so many years. The crowd erupts into deafening cheers. It's a home run, motherfucker, home run. But like the legend Kobe said, job's not done. We're still down, it's 11-7. I'ma smack it into heaven. The bases are loaded again, my friend. Pitcher throws a ball with a wicked bend. 7th inning and bang, it's out of here. I feel like my thoughts are getting more clear. We're all tied up now. It's 11-11. Wow, what a game. I know we can win this. Gotta keep pushing if you want the bliss. Stay patient and persistent in your lane. God throws another curveball. Here comes a rain. Here comes a pain, but it's all in his head. The clouds start to gather. Here comes a dread. Sick of all the bullshit that they fed him. Other team is batting and it's looking grim. It's a home run, motherfucker, home run. But like the legend Kobe said, job's not done. Relax, chill. This is supposed to be fun. We're down again, but this time it's by 1. I close my eyes and I hear the birds chirping. Listen closely, the whole world is singing. We're up to bat again and we're tuned in. Something inside me tells me that we're gonna win, but you have to grind. Leave your fears behind. Like a diamond up on the mound I shine. Sometimes I feel like a bull in a pen, but I also find release through the pen. I sit here meditating, pen in hand, trying to figure out and understand, but sometimes there's no time to think, just act. So I swung as hard as I could and I smacked it out of here. With the player on first, it flew to a whole other universe. It's a home run, motherfucker, home run. But this time the job is finally done.
Y'all give it up for that poll one more time. Show some love. Show him some love. Man say he's gonna hit us with some hip-hop gyrations. I liked it at that. I liked it at that. Judges, on the count of 3, get your scores ready. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and from low to high. Whoa, from low to high. We got a motherfucking... You know, did I tell y'all I was dyslexic? I just be fucked up all night just reading shit backwards. Just want y'all to know. All right, real quick, from low to high, we got 6.8. The sleepy audience. We got a 7.0. We got a 7.8. We got an 8.0 and an 8.0. Applaud the poet one time. Always. How you feeling, dog? God is good, man. I can't complain. You know what I'm saying? We out here in these streets doing these poetry things. You know what I'm saying? Stalling like Joseph, making sure we know who's our 3 poets going into the next round. Thank you, miss. Appreciate that. Always put a beat on for me real quick. Put a beat on. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what's happening with a beat. Yeah. Man, I don't you know what I'm saying? The one that go boop bop bop bop. What's the word you used? Oh, the homie disappeared. He said kapoosh. Dude, give me the kapoosh one. I feel like I'm on a motherfucking jungle ride in this motherfucker right here. Hey yo, my mama always said take that, take that, take that, take that, take that, take that. Hey yo, my mama always said take that knowledge to the head. That life and loneliness and broken dreams will leave your heart lead. I'm not incomplete, in too deep, search for hell. Felt that heat, knew that God is sent for me. As soon as I let sentence speech, I tell him if it's meant for me. Money might make sense to me. Loneliness and misery comes to me so frequently, it's fucking with my frequency. Good and evil tendency, golden glitter tempting me. I'm nice until my temper speaks. Temper jobs attempt to be me, but that's a fallacy. Force the false reality. Stay quiet with that childish speech. Grown man not as wild to me. Million miles without no speech. Born to make an alchemy. You soft as talcum powder be. My mama told me life is free. Going from all stupidity. It's not about where you are right now. It's what you got the will to be. Fishing in an open sea. Reeling in the reeling me. This subpar life is killing me. I'm about to change my destiny. Thank y'all so much.
Because if y'all did not know,
You
your
motherfucking
host
rapper.
is also a brilliant MC. Music is on iTunes, Spotify, everywhere you get your music at.
Yeah, man.
Title.
I want to be a rapper, you know, but no, thank you. I wanted to be one, but I don't have enough problematic relationships with women in my life. I also like love my community, and they're like, what kind of fake ass rapper are you? You're not trying to destroy your community? Nah, man. Hip hop is dope, man. Rhythm and poetry. You feel me? Did you know that? It's an acronym. Did you know that? I didn't fucking know. Did y'all know, man, did I talk to y'all about the Mandela effect last time I was here? Motherfucking particle colliders. Fucking crazy, dog. I found out, I gotta tell you guys this shit. I found out, y'all know, you know the Mandela effect, right? You don't know about the Mandela effect? Stop fucking lying to me, bro. See, that's you. Anyway, apparently some shit happened. The particle colliders in CERN. They fucking blew up the universe, y'all. No, I heard that. So what happened was the moment they turned on the particle collider, our universe ended and a new universe simultaneously started. That's why, so that's why how some shit is like Berenstein Bears, but you remember it Bernstein Muchakali motherfucker, right? Or like how Tricks used to be Fruit Loops or Pop Rocks. I don't fucking know exactly how it works. But shit was different before. Y'all remember Kazam? You remember motherfucking Sinbad was in that movie with Kazam? Apparently he don't. I know, he says he never did it. So they said that motherfucking, that universe ended. You locked in on this one, homie. This fool leaned in on me. Motherfucking, they said that universe ended. And what they said was, if you don't remember shit different, then that means you didn't make it from the other universe to this one. Have a good time sleeping tonight. Fucking think about that right before you close your eyes. You're not gonna fucking know. You don't know what to do with that. I think living is complicated, man. Being alive is tricky. You know what I'm saying? This whole like existing shit, it's wild, man. It's really hard. But I think that we make it beautiful together. You know, we gotta find our moments of joy. I hope you're being good to yourself. I hope you're being kind. Are y'all ready to find out the three poets that made it to the next round? All right. I believe I have our three poets. I believe our three poets are going to be
but
going.
But wait, before you do that, we need some energy before we bring up the last three poets. I want to
it.
hear the room rumble for this next three. Get that energy up, y'all. It takes a lot of guts to get up on this stage and do this. That energy is about to go real fast. It's about to be real fast now. All right, Cube, let's go. Give it to him.
I charge myself up in this motherfucker. All right, our three poets going into the next round. Y'all show some love. It'll go in this order. Y'all give it up for Celia the poet. Y'all give it up for Winston. And y'all give it up for Michael A. Going in up. Y'all clap it up right now. Start clapping. Start showing some love. Back to the stage for Celia the poet.
Pull up in sight. Run that shit back, bitch, I'm stylish. Glock talk, big t-shirt, Billy. Watch on my wrist, but I want that diamond. Niggas talk crazy when I pull up in sight. Hey, fuck up
Do your knuckles hurt from praying too much for forgiveness? Or do you like to punch blows before the jawline? Does your heart move in the same motion as your fists before they take off into flight? What does it feel like to take all of your lover's hopes and dreams from their face? Do you cry in the process? Do your tears and their blood look the same? Do slurs make your gut swallow your fear? Is your fear still struggling to crawl out of your gut? Are your gut and fear always fighting because they are struggling for your attention? Do you see the black hole with the small light at the end of the tunnel? Do you whisper in your sleep before you follow, hunt, search, capture your prey? Do you celebrate after the feast with a glass bottle of whiskey to become drunk of them? How does it feel when you say, I love you? Do you want to bang their head on the wall and hug them all at the same time? Do you keep track of time? The days waiting, hours following, the minutes you are alone, the seconds of thinking about never letting go of this love. Do you still love or beat? Does your heart still beat like your hands? Are your hands shaking? Is your breathing decaying? Is your mind racing? Do you feel any emotion when you see the black and blue bruises on their eyes, on their skin? Have you seen their heart lately? I heard it looked like a black hole or God's shadow. There isn't much of a difference. Last question. What does it feel like to apologize? I bet your teeth scratch against each other like sandpaper. Your tongue was searching for the sun, but drank the damn moon instead.
Y'all give it up for Celia the Poet one more time. Y'all clap them up for Celia the Poet. Judges, get the scores together. Judges on the count of 3. Back to motherfucking. Ooh, every time I'm up here, I feel like kicking some shit. Judges on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Put it up. From low to high, we got motherfucking judge getting their shit together. Here we go. We got from low to high. We got an 8.1. Audience goes mild. We got an 8.5, an 8.6. A 9.8 and a 10. Nope. I'm returning to my friend with the calculator.
26.8.
Y'all give it up for the poet, not the score, one more time. Show a lot of love for Celia the Poet, y'all. Y'all give it up. Coming back up to the stage, y'all. Please give a big round of applause for Winston. Y'all give it up for Winston coming back to the stage. Big round of applause, showing a lot of love for Winston.
I put it down for a place called Queens. You know I represent the 213. I hold it down for the big city. I keep it gangster for all my young G's. All the PYTs with their own car keys. I put it down for all the ladies. My next all boogie.
A slave's Armageddon. They stole us, chained us, told us to pray to the God where prayers remain unanswered. And as a slave, I always thought the end of the world would look like chaos, but it turns out it'll be just as regular as these regular days. There'll be wars, they'll say, as if being black in this world is not a war of its own. Mother against daughters, but we ain't got no mamas, they stole those. Food supply would be short, but we've always been hungry. How can the end of the world come in without notice? What separates then from now? The sky cracks Mother Earth, damns her creation, hearing words in reverse. Rumor has it, her creator spoke into existence, here this moment, gone the next. So when the trumpet sounds, we do not make a sound because we know it is not for us. So when the ground is scraped from beneath our feet, we do not make a sound. And when the sun is removed from sight, we do not notice. Because they stole the stars. They left us with the dark and taxed us for the empty sky. What a day it is to be black. We die every day. We're unloved every day. There is flesh that is at war every single day. And to the God that you pray to, that don't answer us. All we know is silence. All we know is him not hearing. They stole our land before. So when the earth is gone, we know how to grieve.
Y'all give it up for Winston one more time. Show some love for that poet, y'all. Judges, get your scores together on the count of 3. Look at y'all. Look at y'all working as a team. Thought you read it. No, the homie's like, no, not me. I saw you. You was saying give it that. No, it's okay. Judges on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Put it up, put it up, put it up. From low to high, we have an 8.5. Well, we got another 8.5. How do you feel about a 9.6? What about a 9.7? What do you think about a 10? What do you think of that poet? Can we give that poet a round of applause? I love it. Oh, great calculator in the sky.
Yes, and really quickly, I would like to correct Celia's poem for the 4th round was a 9.8, so the correction is 26.9, and Winston has a 27.8.
Give it up for the poet, not the score. Look at this, look at this, look at this shit. Doesn't this look crazy? What does this got to do with a poem? Not a damn thing, but you know what? Let's keep it going. Y'all give it up back to the stage. Give a big round of applause for Michael. Hey! Y'all give it up for Michael. Hey! Y'all gotta clap. You ain't clapping. Remember, you may be a hater. Give it up for Michael.
So this is the 60th anniversary of the Children's Crusade. You may know the images from the Civil Rights Movement with the water hoses and the children. Yeah, so this is May 2nd, 1963. This is for Tortuguita. This was no water park. There was a park. There was water. This wasn't no water park. Bark could be stripped off trees with the pressure. Mortar could be loose from brick with the pressure at more than 100 feet away. These babies only 50 feet away. Knocked silly. Water kicking kids into backflips on contact. Clothes disintegrating on contact. Children writhing in pain. Fire department power hose slides a Birmingham girl down the concrete. 50, 60, 70 feet, screaming in terror as the camera crew watches. How did the songs keep spilling out of their throats? Children kept spilling out of that church, into the fray, into the jails, back to the march, back to the jail. Dr. King and Bevel called it Project C, Project Confrontation. New York had to see it. Detroit had to see it. Chicago had to see it. Project See It Live. 4 months later, 4 girls at the 16th Street Baptist Church in Birmingham didn't get to see the other side of a Sunday afternoon. The Klan wanted blood in exchange for the primetime spectacle, for America pretending to be surprised at America. What you don't know, the children trained before they marched. 6 and 16-year-olds knew the cost and chose to go. And I don't want to be romantic about policies, civil rights, and voting rights like daylight savings can be rolled right back and back if fascism feels no threat from below. Only fascism needs a civil rights act to stop itself from fascism. But those black children stopped time that day. One state over, 60 years later, Georgia, 2023, a 26-year-old, not a child, but childlike in revolutionary spirit, queer, indigenous, forest defender, Tortuguita stands in solidarity against the transformation and destruction of the Wolani Forest in what we have come to call Atlanta into an 85-acre, $90 million police training facility, a playing ground for pigs, practicing terror on black and brown, known to organizers as Cop City. On January 18th, police raid the defenders. Tortuguita's body swallows 14 bullets. Autopsy shows they were most probably in a seated position, cross-legged when killed. Hands raised, reaching towards the trees above them. Project Confrontation, uncompromising, direct action. And the world rose And they say, viva, viva, Tortuguita, decimos gracias para tu convicción. And the people say, stop Cop City, from Atlanta to New York to LA. Stop Cop City, stop Cop City. Free the land, free the people.
Y'all give it up for Michael A. one more time. Y'all applaud that poet. Judges, get your scores together. Get them together. Audience, if you're feeling good, say yeah. That's what I'm talking about, man. We only got a couple more poems. That's it. Judges on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Put them up. All right. All right. All right. From low to high, we have an 8.4. We have a 9.5. We got a 9.8, a 10, and a 10. That's a total of?
After a 0.5 time penalty.
What?
We have a 28.8.
Man, fuck time. Time ain't even real, yo. That shit ain't even real. It's fucking crazy, man. You know what, I had this thought, right? You know, my poets in the house, right? My writers, right? You ever had a poem where you just wrote it, you didn't have to come back, you didn't have to edit it again, you wrote it and it was done, right? Sometimes we're like, oh, where did that come from? It came from the universe, the higher beings, or some shit like that, right? But I like to think, right, because time isn't linear, it's a motherfucking circle and some shit, you're just conscious at different times. What if the thing that inspired you to write the poem wasn't from outside of yourself, but within yourself? What if you, from the future, was trying to tell yourself how to get to the gold? Isn't that cool? I fuck with that. I'd be like, future me dope. That motherfucker can spell. I can't spell. Give it up for these poets one more time, man. What was the total for that poet score? Thingamabob, 28 point, what you call me?
0.8.
28.8. All right, y'all, going into our final round. We have our final 2 poets. Y'all give it up. Whew, for Winston and Michael A, y'all. We're going right into our final rounds. For all the grocery money. It's going to be crazy. Now, the way this is going to work, judges, you are not going to be scoring this last round. Judges, in fact, you are going to listen to both the poets and then either put up a 1 or a 2, deciding who is the poet. Can I get Winston and Michael A to the stage one time? Give it up for Winston and Michael A one more time coming to the stage. We're going to decide who is poet number 1 and or 2. I like this song. I feel like the dance is a seizure. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be like fucking low blood sugar or some shit. That shit go hard. Alright. So you thought you was gonna do some poems. It's actually a dance battle. I feel like both of y'all is good for that. Also, shout out to Michael A for having a wardrobe change for every round. I see you, dog. Motherfucker got some muscles and wear the tight shirt. I see how it is. It's the best I could do. All right. This is the way we're going to do this. We're going to do paper, rock, scissors. We're not going to do rock, paper, scissors. Fuck that. We're going to do paper, rock, scissors, shoot. Okay? And we're all going to say it together. Paper, rock, scissors, shoot. We'll do 2 out of 3. Right? And I think it's all the rules. Okay. So paper, rock, scissors, shoot. Here we go. Everybody on 3. 1, 2, 3. Paper, rock, scissors, shoot. Whoa. We got 1 over here. All right. Again. Paper, rock, scissors, shoot. Aha. Double paper. You're tricky. You're a tricky one. Aha. All right. This is it, y'all. Whew. Shut up. Paper. All right. Here we go. Paper, rock, scissors, shoot. Y'all thought y'all was here for the poetry. Here we go. Paper, rock, scissors, shoot. Oh, y'all give it up for Winston. Would you like to be poet number 1 or poet number 2? All right. You have poet number 1 here and poet number 2. Y'all please give it up for Michael A.
Some niggas chose the block, some niggas chose rock, some niggas chose anything they could get their hands on. Some niggas chose tests, could finesse a Scantron. Some chose to get their dance on. Some chose to swallow it, peeled back the curtain, saw the hollowness and chose to follow it. Some chose the rent, some chose resent. Some chose the half-baked potato in the pot, some chose to not. Some chose the page, some chose the stage, some chose the ball. Built up the gall to run for city hall. Some chose to rise, some chose to fall. We all chose to survive. But survival, as we know, is no choice at all. The illusion of choice was sold to us all. We didn't choose the military budget. We didn't choose inflation. We didn't choose every dollar not given to education. We didn't choose war for the last 80 years with almost every single nation. We didn't choose having nowhere to go between work and home where you don't have to pay $12.58 to just enjoy the space. Missouri congressmen getting rid of the public library as a choice, let alone a space. Karen Bass said, shucks, I know it sucks, but the eviction moratorium's up, so kids, if your parents get evicted, get your umbrellas up. We didn't choose the flames of hell, but let them quit. But now that we smell the flames, they're quick to tell that we set the flames ourselves. They say, change your mindset. And if you change your mindset, change your timeline. And if you change your timeline, change your standards. Practice gratitude. This is the way it is. Fix your attitude. Once upon a time, I chose to make my mother proud. I just wanted to let her know that her little boy could make it too, but in order to make it there, what would I have to do and where would I have to make it to? Self-fulfillment. Our immigrant parents worked too hard for us to be components of the very system that tried to kill them. Why would I want a seat at a table resting on my mother's back? After a 12-hour shift, I saw her sit at that table, bill collectors calling us. After a while, I realized it wasn't just our family on the list, it was all of us. So my individual resilience within a system that's villainous wasn't the flex that I thought it was. And then come to find, they wanted us to believe that if a few black people achieved, then all of us would succeed. And it was President Nixon that thought it up. The lie of self-reliance, self-preservation. We've become as selfish as a hurricane, as selfish as this nation. How many banks did they bail before they closed the men's jail? There is no self-care without community care. We can choose another world. Find an organization. Join it. Another world is possible, I promise you. And there's community there. Thank you.
Y'all give it up for Michael. That's the last time you hearing their poetry tonight. Y'all give a big round of applause for Michael A. Hold that thought, hold it in your brain, lock it in, think about it, no scores. DJ, cut the music. Audience, on 3, we're going to take a deep breath together. You ready? 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3. Our palate is sufficiently cleaned. We are ready. Y'all, please, for the last time tonight, y'all give a big round of applause all the way to the 3rd round. Give it up for Winston! Y'all can do better than that. Give it up for Winston!
I'm angry. Pissed the fuck off, ready to unload in this motherfucker. But somehow you have confused your white rage with my black grief. This isn't retaliation, this is reparation. Fuck forgiving, fuck forgetting, we're remembering. Fires, burning, man down, man down. Ain't no stop, drop, and roll, we just dropping like flies. We've been burning. 1921, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Tulsa. We were a place where black was dignified and glorified. The unforeseen dream of a slave rooted in a time to come. We were heaven, earth, and sky. Bombs fire. Black execution met with white silence. Black towns vanish overnight and no one makes a sound. Black Wall Street covered in black ash from white rage. I'm passing bodies in the streets. I could still hear my children screaming. heads bashed in, bouncing on steel rails and brick. Turpentine bombs falling from the sky, and no one makes a sound? So you're not gonna speak? Yes, we're still angry. Yes, I'm pissed the fuck off, ready to unload in this motherfucker. But somehow, you have confused pain that I'm rightfully due, and have misplaced your rage. This isn't retaliation, this is reparation. They dumped our bodies in nearby rivers, unmarked graves, and unknown and unnamed to you. And you've done it before. 1906, Atlanta. 1908, Socom. 1917, East St. Louis. 1920, Okoshi. 1921, Tulsa, Oklahoma. And will you keep doing it? Will I continuously be the person who is angry? And will you continue to misplace my rage? Will you continue to misplace me and play yourself to be victim? Will you continue to lie? Will you continue to tell me to pray to the God who does not answer our prayers? Will you continue? So yes, I'm angry, but I have every reason to be pissed the fuck off.
Y'all give it up for Winston one more time. That's the last time you seen that poet tonight. Y'all give him a big round of applause. Whew. Judges, hold your thoughts in your head. Sit with it. Can we give a big round of applause for all the poets that touched stage tonight? Man, oh man. What a night. Really good. It was really good. Jasmine, you got any quick announcements?
Yes, tonight was so good. Thank you, everybody, for coming out and showing love. Again, one more time. And give it up for your host, Cuban, for holding it down. Really quickly, just so you all know, again, we're hoping that we can just cultivate community by just bringing these slams, this fun, this practice. National levels awards are at $5,000 at minimum, then 10, then 15, and 20 grand. And so we just really, we appreciate you all for respecting our craft and our sport. So one more time, a round of applause for all of the poets. Yes. Okay.
Yeah. She said sport.
It is.
I'm sweating up here.
It is. Okay, so really quickly, we are going into our 25th year, you guys. We have been around for 25 years. June 2nd is our birthday. All month of June, we're going to be celebrating. We're going to be having features. Please spread the word and continue to show up and show love. Thank you so much for constantly donating. Your donations keep us going, keep our lights on. Just thank you so much. Spread the word, y'all. We want this place to be packed again, how it was for all these beautiful years. We are finally a nonprofit organization. I'm just so happy to announce that. Yes, again. It's hard work, and we did that. So just thank you. June 27th is our founder show. So Shehan Van Cleef, Dante Bosco, Poetry Smith, and Jamel Hooper will be here on Tuesday taking over. That is June 27th. And then July 2nd is our annual kickball picnic. Okay, so please, we're going to come through over at Pan Pacific Park. It's a potluck, all ages, all community members. Everybody come through. It's a kickball picnic tournament. Yes, it's a competition. It's serious. Now, they get really serious about this game, so for real. We split into 2 teams. So everybody is please coming through. We wanted to be, this is our first year back again in person, and we wanted to be just full of love. So please mark your calendars for June 27th and July 2nd for our annual picnic over at Pan Pacific Park, and June 27th for our Founders Night. And then also, we used to do this thing where we used to have like little food trucks out and stuff like that. Would y'all like to like a little Taco Tuesday, a little trek outside, something like that? Okay, if I bring him here, don't embarrass me. Don't be not buying it now and supporting. Okay, so we're going to see what we can do and bring some folks out for our anniversary month, just while we waiting and having a good time and fellowshipping. So that's good. Thank you so much. That's it.
Y'all give it up for Jazz, our executive director. Next Friday, I rock out with this organization. They're called Street Poets Inc. They're pretty dope. Yeah, man. Shouts out Street Poets. We do cool stuff. We have an open mic. We do it once a month. Last month we featured Sekou Andrews, who was one of the first contemporary poets to be nominated for a Grammy. It's kind of a big deal. But this month, next Friday, we are featuring one of the founders of the Poetry Lounge and an incredible artist, an incredible icon. We're going to be featuring Shehan Van Cleef. He's going to be doing a whole set. We're going to have an interview. We do free food. It's usually like pretty good pizza, you feel me? But slide through. It's going to be at Community Made, which is downtown in the Arts District. But what I'd really love for y'all to do, if it's okay, take out your phones for just a quick second for me. Look up on Instagram if you do that. Look up LA Youth Uprising. Look up LA Youth Uprising. I'd love it if you followed them. Now, I do a lot of stuff. I do all this crazy shit, but I really love teaching poetry. I really love giving poetry to the community, right? And one of the places where I really feel my heart to teach poetry and offer this beautiful gift, right, is in settings of incarceration, right? LA has a budget over $450 million to incarcerate young people in this city. There's about less than 1,000 young people that they're incarcerating, which means it's somewhere close to $1 million a year they're spending on locking up young people. Now, I want to just offer a little bit of grace and a little bit of a warning for what I'm about to say. But I've taught in these juvenile prisons for 10 years since I've lived in Los Angeles. It was the first things I did when I lived out here. I've never seen these facilities this bad. 2 weeks ago, a 16-year-old kid who was locked up under the supervision of Los Angeles County Office of Probation died in his cell. He overdosed in his cell from stuff that he was probably getting from people that were working there. Now, the reason I'm telling y'all all this stuff is because every single day, every single week, there's an opportunity to speak directly to the Board of Supervisors. You can call in or you can show up directly and tell them that this shit is not fucking cool, right? Every single one of us, our voices truly matter. And literally, we all just pay taxes. All of that shit is going to funding this, which does not work. It flat does not work. Incarceration does not work, especially for young people, right? Especially for fucking people, period. And it's out of fucking control, right? This is shit that has like lobbyists, right? The people that, this is all, you can Google all this shit. Look up the county supervisor of this city and see how much they're getting paid, right? See where they're fucking living. See their houses, their mansions, their fucking yachts. This is not fucking conspiracy, right? And I just really think that with all the poetry that we heard tonight, with all the things that came in, let's just not be bystanders to this world, right? Let's use our voices to create shit a little bit better. And let's show up for these young people. So follow LA Youth Uprising. It's Layup. They're doing incredible stuff. You can see they don't have a whole lot of support. They don't have a whole lot of followers. If you're following fucking anything, follow them. They're going to put you on game. They're going to let you know what's happening out in the city. And they're supporting the young people. And that's all I got to say. So thank y'all for that.
Yes. Cuban, really quickly, Celia had a quick announcement about their event.
Yeah. Yes. Show up. Lots of ways to get in touch with the community. My name is Matthew Cuban. You can follow me on all stuff. You see what I'm doing? It's like Mark Cuban, but way less financially successful. Y'all ready to see who won the slam? Can I get my two poets to the stage one time? Y'all, one more time. Give it up for Winston and give it up for Michael A. All right, you ready? You think you know who won? You won. You're the one who won. Y'all won. All right. So we have poet number 1, and we have poet number 2. All right, judges, you don't even have to use your scorecard. You can just put up a 1 or a 2 with fingers. All right, got it locked in. You ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Y'all, give it up for poet number 1. Y'all give it up for Michael A. one time. Please give it up for both the poets, y'all. Applaud the poetry, not the scores. Gas money all day. Thank y'all so much for coming out. We are the Poetry Lounge. We are here every single Tuesday. Please give it up for La Speaks one more time. An icon in the community, a teacher. Shouts out to all the teachers. Be good to yourself. Do something good for yourself this week. God bless and good night. Thank y'all.
Yup. If one more label try to stop me, it's gonna be some dreadhead niggas in your lobby. You don't want no problem with me. You don't want no problem with me. Just another day at the pick up all the mail. They gon' channel riding through the streets, they be like they go. You don't want no problem with me. You don't want no problem with me.
Check. Scorecards, you can turn them up here. Scorecards, you can leave them up here. Thank you so much.
Fuck you thought it was. You taught that make a lame ass nigga fall in love. Not me though, bitch, you can keep those. Bro, I'm at your head like Craig did Debo. Don't tweak, bro, it's never sweet out. My shooters come for free, so if one more label try to stop me, it's gonna be some dreadhead niggas in your lobby. You don't want no problem with me.
Wayfair told me buy this infant. Whoa. Don't go there. Nose hairs burned down from the coke shared. With a groupie in St. Louis, now we're both staring out the window without blinking, thinking. All these little pills keep on falling on me. Pick 'em up nice and then call the lobby. We need more Sprites and halal salami. Lay down now, eat my sausage, mommy.
The money, the power, the gold. I've come to devour the fold. Roll with a pack of the wolves. You do not matter the most. All of my enemies hoes. We make them ghost. Slaying like David with stones.
Get in a spaceship and pew.
Off we go as the Rocky rolls the road. Get rocky, running out of coffee blow. And Vyvanse by chance, can you spot me though? Until my soul gets sold, I'll be awfully broke. There's a moral to the story that cannot be told about the ones on top, how they copy flows from the rapper that's hot and the spot below. I'll take anybody beef, make a sloppy Joe. Okay, take another look at the menu. Never sold out, but I sell out the venue. Bottom of the pill bottle, tell what I've been through. So every day I wonder if I wanna continue. Bitches on my telephone tell me to send nudes. I can't now, I'm playing Nintendo with 10 dudes. And I'm off at the Benzo. My friend Drew's dad got a stash like Gardner Minshew. Long hair looking like a porn star now. I could probably get a foreign car now just to make him say, wow, Cal really got his shit together. Well, he's a fucking drug addict, but he's rich forever. And it's crazy, his car got crimson leather. He got custom plates, they let him pick the letters. He got a dick implant, the bigger the better. The only girl he can fit in like 6'7", man. Look, I know you listen every project, never get the concept. Content too complex, too conscious. Converse, context, too much to process. All you do is talk shit, little bitch.
Me and my buddy, we making all of this money. Yeah, I know it's rude to be bragging. They never catching us lacking. Me and my buddy, we working hard for this money. Whoa, you know I've been in my bag, yeah. Buddy, I got it like that. Yeah, y'all better stop. Me and my boy gon' climb to the top. Sidekick game like Calvin and Hobbes. Batman and Rob. Y'all know me, I'm down for the cause.
Y'all know us, we start the party. Go way back like Doc and Marty. Either die legend like John Lennon or end up solo like Paul McCartney. Let's go.
W's only, there's obvious signs.
Looking around me, it's hard to deny.
I mean, just look at the audience size.
Robbing you blind like Bonnie and Clyde.
Y'all do too much just to fit in.
Zach and Cody, we stay twinning.
Sweet life only, we stay winning.
Been this way since the beginning.
Me and my buddy, we making all of this money. Yeah, I know it's rude to be bragging. They never catching us lacking. Me and my buddy, we working hard for this money. Whoa, you know I've been in my bag, yeah. Buddy, I got it like that.
Yo, my greatest idols are all-time rivals. I'm talking Biggie and Pac.
Yeah, every room that I walk into, it's like all I hear is applause.
Hey, I don't need to just roll solo. I got a buddy like Han Solo. I'm in the money, I rock polo.
I never bomb sets, I just bomb photos. Like boom, lights, camera, action. Do a big boy, yeah, I'm talking Miss Jackson.
Right? Bury those beats, yeah, I'm feeling like Braxton. Good Jewish boy, cause I always pay taxes.
I've been on a mission, got a blast.
Feel like Jimmy Neutron with the raps.
Why you always living in the past?
Let me give you something that'll last.
Me and my buddy, we making all of this money. Yeah, I know it's rude to be bragging. They never catching us lacking. Me and my buddy, we working hard for this money. Whoa, you know I've been in my bag, yeah. Buddy, I got it like that. Me and my buddy, yeah, we never need an understudy. Did it independent, we don't ever need nobody's money. Everybody